The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Jalen Wells. At center, Zach Edey. At shooting guard, Desmond Bain. At the other forward position, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the other guard position, Ja Morant. Let's bring up the starters for your Milwaukee Bucks. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6" number 12, Torian Prince. At the small forward position, at 6'9", number 18, Kyle Kuzma. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, other guard, standing 6'2", number 0, Damian Lillard. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Torian Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. And I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And stolen by Lillard. Shoots the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Grizzlies. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard finds Prince. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Lillard misses. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Throw good, Bain. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Damian Lillard. Outside Jackson from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And then Porter with the jam.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant left side. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Prince in the corner. Outside Porter. Pass to Giannis. Puts up a three. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. And the three ball is good.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Porter. Lopez outside.
Grizzlies foul. Well, first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Porter. It's Prince on the wing. Down low. Stolen by Jackson.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
A shot by Wells, no good. Kuzma against Morant. Now here's Porter. Back to Giannis. Now Prince. Here's Kuzma. And another three for Milwaukee.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells.
Number 7, Santi Aldama.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Prince. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Bane drops them both. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Morant. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Bane against Trent. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Quarter outside. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 5. Poked away. It's Giannis with the drive.
And you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo. He gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Trent against Bane. Great D that time from Bane. It's Morant in the corner. No good from outside. Trent finds Antetokounmpo from deep three-point land, and no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
So on the floor for Memphis. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in at the small forward position. Pippen against Rollins. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis.
At the line for the Bucks, Rollins. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Memphis with it. Knocked away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Portis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pippen with it. Still yet to score. And the rejection by Giannis. Green passes to Trent. A second chance effort. Yep, it counts. Trent's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Torian Prince comes in for Green. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. Clark finds Pippen. Outside Jackson. And there's the foul. And it's on Torian Prince. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Wells wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Milwaukee foul. Rollins.
A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gary Trent, and it's Damian Lillard in for Rollins. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. On defense, the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Bucks.
Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trains the three-pointer. Now it's just a three-point Milwaukee lead.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Giannis. Oh, Antetokounmpo will not be denied on that drive.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. And you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Morant. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 12.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And it's Morant missing. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 17-7 run. Clark with it. Guarded now by Prince. Takes a step back. Outside, Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Pass to Morant. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Giannis inside. He's against Clark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Lillard. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard. Shooting 1.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Morant scanning the floor.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Milwaukee leading by 6. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Grizzlies shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. They get it back. Jackson has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 5 now.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Prince. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. Goes back up. And the layup is good. 14 points for him.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. From the arc. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. And the Bucks lead by 6.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Wells. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And that one misses. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here's Wells. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Trent outside. From deep, Antetokounmpo. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. And he drives in. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Lopez. And here's Prince outside. Good on the three-point shot. Prince has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Lillard against Morant, and Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Payne for 3. Sinks the triple. Payne's got 11.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And round of applause for your Box Breaker crew. Come on, fans.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Once again.
.112 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Trent. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Morant passes to Pippen. Clark a screen on Porter. Pippen with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Hey, there has never been a question about Porter Jr. as an athlete. He's as good as it gets in that regard. And he's got speed, too. He can really motor.
Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 16 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
From deep, Giannis. From range, Giannis takes it.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Here's Trent. And he converts the layup. He has 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back to the action in just a minute.
Let's go.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 13. So on the floor for Memphis. Desmond Bane out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the center position. Green kicks to Giannis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take the ball. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Bane. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. It's tipped. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And he can't hit the second. Bucks leading by 14. Right side, Portis. Back to Porter from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
He's checked in for Green.
Let's hear it for you. Now into the lineup for your Bucks, number 12, Torian Prince.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Over Porter. Pippen can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. That's good from Porter on the assist by Portis. Portis has got 3 assists tonight. Pippen against Porter. The 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. That one goes in. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Clark outside. Clock at 6. Will it go? Takes it inside, and it's Clark with the finish.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Prince, right side. Portis inside the three-point line. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies call timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And it's Morant at the elbow. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Edey. Payton for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma finds Lillard. Prince with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From downtown, Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Bucks leading by 19. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Major props to Antetokounmpo for skying up for the jump shot. I mean, he definitely feels at ease shooting because, quite honestly, there aren't many players in the league that can even come close to blocking his shots.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Kuzma outside. From deep onto the Kumbo. It's rebounded by Memphis. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Edie. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Here's Giannis. Lillard outside. Launches from deep. Giannis no good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
And, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.